So I cut off the bottom and I zip tied them all around, and you definitely want it to be nice and loose. You don't want it to be, you know, stuck together, whatever you want to call it. You know, you want it to be loose like this. Now I did a rookie mistake, so I cut these to shape, but it did not account for the air stone, so of course it's too big, you know, it's just too long, so I gotta cut it off another layer. And you want it to be able to really, you know, as the air is going through it, to flop around. Alright, so I got it cut to size so it fits in there nice. If I actually hold this, it still has room. So basically like this. So it's still, yeah, you get the point. It still sits in there nice and it has room to flop around and whatnot. So hopefully it floats, because it should float. Yeah, it's plastic, it's gonna float, right? Is it gonna float? Let's test it. We got a piece here. It should float. Yes. Whew. We got lucky. You definitely want it to float, because, you know, how is it gonna flop around if it just sinks? Right? It's just gonna fall against the wall. So make sure the plastic you use floats. Alright. So we got lucky on that part. So this will definitely work. And basically, you know, supercharged it again, you know, instead of just growing on one wall, it's going to grow on a whole bunch of walls and 2 different services. So maybe we can promote different algae growth. No, joke. Alright, let's get that out of the water. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, that sucks. That was a bad touch. Alright. Ooh, I stepped on some stuff. So that's why you don't want to work in a messy workshop. So the next step is to figure out, this is pretty much done. Putting an airline in it will be easy. Putting it in the aquarium will be easy. The hardest part, so this is what it's going to look like. So that's kind of neat. So you can use any color. It does not matter what color it is. Some people say to use actually white, because white will help to reflect light. Yeah. So with the reflecting, I was thinking about putting it in both sides, but if you really think about it, when this actually starts to grow, you know, it's not, you know, it could help, you know, if there was a little bit here and stuff. At least it's a glossy red, so it's glossy, so it might do a little bit, but it'd be kind of neat to figure out what we could actually put in here to make it really reflect. I was thinking about glass tiles, but then you gotta think it's gonna be heavy. We're only using suction cups, and I'm actually starting to think how I'm going to get the suction cups on here properly so it actually makes a good seal against the glass instead of just kind of sitting next to it, kind of. You know what I mean? It needs to be really against it. So that's the next mission, is to put the suction cups on the 4 corners some way or another so it stays really well, and then the project is done. Alright, and because it's so small, it's not so big, it's supercharged. We use Somania. 3 sheets, 2 different kinds. But yeah, I only needed 1, so cool. Alrighty, so I'm going to think a little bit, because I was like, yeah, just put them on the side, zip tie them, and it'll be fine. But then I was like, wait, it needs to be just right. Alright guys. Alrighty guys, this is what I came up with. You know, there's not that much you can really do unless you think about it prior, and maybe have this a little bit higher, and then cutting away the edges and then putting something in there like that. I was thinking of that. I could have still done that concept to this, but I don't know, I was just thinking about it, and what I ended up doing is I took a zip tie and I put it to the side and I made it as tight as possible around that thing. Alright, so this is definitely on there really good. It's not going anywhere. You know, it's on there. It's good. Anyways, so I made sure I got it far enough down so it's the base of it is flush with this, because the idea of it is when it goes against the glass, you are going to push it down anyways, and you want it to have a good seal. So it's going to be pretty dang close. So that still works. So basically, I still zip tied it around the corners. But yeah, you put it on the inside, put it on the outside. I put it on the outside because I thought it would be easier to remove for general cleaning, right? Because you get yourself like a screwdriver and just pop these, you know what I'm saying? And then this should fall off. Take this, because eventually, it's going to be so much hair algae, it's probably going to start growing out the holes, and you do want to clean it off every once in a while. Alright, so that's how we're going to do it, just like that, nice and simple. But it works. All I did is cut 2 holes in there, made sure they're far enough down so it clamped the white part, clamped it and squeezed, pulled it, made it super duper tight, so it's on there real good, they're sturdy, they're not going anywhere. Make sure it's far enough down so it clamps the white part, and the base of it, of the suction cup itself, is lined up with the base of the container. So that will give you the closest possibility of a nice good seal. Right? Alrighty, I got this one done. I noticed that it makes these lines in there, so I went ahead and just, taped all that over again, so it's nice and flush, so it's nice and good. Any other gaps I saw, I went ahead and filled that in as well. So yeah, should do this, but I'll leave the power cord alone. Alright, so now just to cut off the ends, so boom. So it should be nice and strong to even hold all of this weight, because it's going to be even. Oops, let's not drop it. But that wasn't the thing falling off, that was just me dropping it. So yeah, it's nice and strong. So it definitely works. Alright, watch this not work. I haven't even tested this, but cool. So bam. Oh yeah, that doesn't go in there. That goes on the outside. This goes on the inside. Bam. Right. And then this goes on the outside like this. Bam. Alright. Cool. Alrighty. I went ahead and finished it up. Very cool, very cool. I went ahead and got this in here. I got the airline tube. I went ahead and put some suction cups on the outside to try to keep it as close as possible so it's not flimming all over the place. And it goes into the air stone, so that airline actually keeps it, right where it needs to be. So if you actually pick it up, and because the plastic and everything floats, it should, do that type of motion as the water goes over it, or the air goes over it as it pulls water through the holes and out and above in a continuous motion of this, right? Awesome. So basically it's all done. So you gotta make sure when you're using air tubes that you use your siphon, something that stops the siphon if you lose power to the house, because that's one thing you do not want, is a whole bunch of water running out of your tank to your air pumps. So this allows air to go one way but not the other way. So this is something to stop the siphon. So this will connect here, and then the rest of the tube will go to the air pump. Alright, so where did that go? Right here. Alright, I want to put it back so I don't lose it. There's that one. Alright, so make sure you have two connections. Alright, cool. So this goes on the inside, bam. This goes on the outside, bam. And it's going to sit perfectly like this. So let's see if it even works. So I'm going to go ahead and plug it in. But let's go see what it actually looks like against the glass first. So the only thing I would say, take off the sticker and maybe put a cool sticker on it. So this one